assisted mode of operation, the transponder frequency bandwidth is subdivided into number of channels. So here the frequency bandwidth is divided into number of channels. So this concept is adopted in Intelsat SPAD systems. So as in the pre-assigned access mode, carriers may be frequency modulated with analog information signals. So this is digital. Okay. So you have a telephone, digital, that is analog information, telephone exchange. This is depending upon the demand. The channel is going to be split up. Okay. So multiplexing. Here you have a. It is transmitted from one earth station. You have a satellite. From a satellite, it's going to be received by other end. Okay. The same if here if one of the earth station, if there is a demand is more, all the channels are assigned into the where the traffic is more, it's going to be assigned it there. So code division multiple access. Code division multiple access, also called as spread spectrum communication, differs from FDMA and TDMA. It allows users to literally transmit on top of the earth. So this feature has allowed CDMA to gain attention in commercial satellite communication. It was originally developed for use in military satellite communication, where its inherent anti-jam and security features are highly desirable. CDMA was adopted in cellular mobile telephone as an interference-tolerant communication technology that increases capacity above analog systems. It has not been proven that CDMA is universally superior, as this depends on the specific requirements. Two forms of CDMA are applied in practice: direct sequence spread spectrum technique, frequency hopping spread spectrum technique. So in code division multiple access, simplified multiple access, no requirement for coordinating among users, that is adopted with the spread spectrum. Okay. Selective addressing capability if each station has a unique chip code. Relative security from eavesdroppers. The low spread power and relatively fast direct sequence modulation by the pseudo-random code make detection difficult. Interference rejection. The spread spectrum receiver treats the other DSS signals as thermal noise and suppresses narrowband interference. So compression, what are the compression standards and encryption technique? Okay, whenever we go for compress, so the encryption also incorporated. So at the broadcast center, the high quality digital stream of video goes through an MPEG encoder, which converts the program to MPEG-4 video of the correct size and format for the satellite receiver in your house. So here video stream, audio stream, data stream, the compression technique, it may be a MPEG 1 to 4, H.264 to 7. Okay, so this is audio is there, video encoder is there. Okay, then encapsulation. It is converted into, that is .mp4, .mov and .av, etc. Then encoding works in conjunction with compression to analyze each video frame and eliminate redundant, irrelevant data and extrapolate information from other frames. This procedure reduces the overall size of the file. Each frame can be encoded in one of the three ways: as an intra-frame, predicted frame, bidirectional frame. Intra-frame, which contains the complete image data for that frame. So this method provides the least compression. predicted frame, so which contains just enough information to tell the satellite receiver how to display the frame based on the most recently displayed intra-frame or predicted frame. That is previous, based on the previous, what is the next image. Okay. Then as a bidirectional frame, previous and the uh, future, okay, which displays information from the surrounding intra-frame or predicted frames. Using data from the closest surrounding frames, the receiver interpolates the position and color of each pixel. So the rate of compression depends on the nature of the program. If the encoder is converting a newscast, it can use a lot more predicted frames because most of the scene stays the same from one frame to the next. In more fast-paced program, things change very quickly, one frame to another to the next. So the encoder has to create more intra frames. As a result, a new telecast generally compresses to a smaller size than something like car race. So after the video is compressed, the provider encrypts it to keep people from accessing it for free. So encryption scrambles the digital data in such a way that it can be only decrypted, converted back into usable data if the receiver has the correct decryption algorithm and security keys. Okay, so you know the encryption and decryption algorithm. Okay, AES, DES, all these things. So once the signal is compressed and encrypted, the broadcast center beams it directly to one of its satellites. So the satellite picks up the signal,